University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Air Force Falcons and the New Mexico Lobos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with New Mexico's head coach before the game. One of the things he has reiterated to his offensive coordinator is he wants his quarterback to break that skill record for passing touchdowns in a season. Now, obviously, they are going to have a balanced game plan. When they're in the red zone, they're going to take the best play available, but it is in the back of their mind. They want their quarterback to go down in history, and they have a big opportunity to do that here today. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Air Force's offense has the ball first today. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He scored 4 times in their last game, just under 100 yards in the W. Give to the fullback. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Run it with the fullback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Quarterback changing the play. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So New Mexico's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And onto the field comes Jack Lane. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick give. It's Humphrey. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He breaks a tackle, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Dropping back, it's Lane. Got his man. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Lobos are rolling down the field. Off play action on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The needed just anything to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Caught behind the line, it's Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff, it's Humphrey. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just feeds the running back. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26, it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff again. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Quickly complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pushes ahead. There he goes. The 20, the 10, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lane. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The play fake. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And this is such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the fullback. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the fullback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Between the hashes, it's Chambers. The Falcons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Straight ahead, it's Allen. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Third and 3. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers, and then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down, big fella.
Right side, it's Allen. The quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
Well, and it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
On the option. Looking for a crease. Got the first down. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The big fullback's got it. Breaks into the open. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He'll do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Swapped immediately.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. And the Lobos will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground, too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got an alley. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Second and long here. Back to throw, it's Lane. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And the defense kind of lets him down, right? Like, now how are you going to respond? By giving up the lead, and now you come out a two-play drive. You're aggressive, make the big play down the field, get the momentum right back in this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. The short hands, it's Chambers. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for a man. It's Lane. Complete on the left to Williams. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Under pressure. This time it's complete. The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out wide left, it's Miller. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying to run, it's Humphrey. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Lobos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They're all over him. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rushes on, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal here.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock. It's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass. It's Lane. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Lobos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Catching up with the Lobos head coach at the half. They have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one the defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this second half. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Fires to the tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Left side, it's Miller. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Right at the line. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Humphrey. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Using his legs, it's Humphrey. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Moves the pocket. It's Lane. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! Quick strike through the air for the score. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. The give. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Chambers. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They give it to him again, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. Throwing right. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Going with the counter play here. He's got the 1st down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Hits inside. It's Humphrey.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
See some running room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Lane. In the backfield, it's Humphrey. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun. Oh, what a move. Fires quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He wants it all. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He was an eyelash from housing that return, and what about a momentum shot as we head to the 4th quarter? Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll run it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls it. And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in this...
Snagged it, and there's running room. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air. It's Lane. Turns it upfield. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Holds on, it's Humphrey. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. And listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Left side, it's Miller. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. That delay of game penalty makes 2nd down a little trickier. They need 9. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Lobos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, it's Humphrey. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You got a really nice lead here late.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Lobos! And the beatdown has ensued. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
2nd down, gonna throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's changing the play. Snaps on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This offense has it with really good field position. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Rides to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this